So it's been a while since I've done one of these little impromptu videos, but I felt called to do this today because I don't think I've ever filled you guys in on this part of my creative process. And I think it's really important to talk about. And what I'm getting to here is this idea of the inner child and how we keep it alive, especially when we're right in the thick of a production mode. Now, I'm at this really interesting phase at the moment, this very beginning phase. I've just had a whole collection of work go off to the gallery where I've been in the real thick, heavy-duty work mode for months and months and months. That work is gone, the next lot of work is up, and I don't really take time to stop, ever. I like it that way. But what is really important for me is because when you're in the thick of creative flow, sometimes what happens is, particularly for me, I go through this battle between the serious artist, which is like the logical side of me that needs to treat this like a business, that, you know, has all the goals and everything like that, and then the inner child, which is the truest part as to why I do what I do. And there is this constant battle going on. And this is a technique that I use to keep that inner child awake so that she doesn't go off and hibernate when I need her most. So this area here is what I call my PlayStation, not PlayStation. Not an advocate for that at all. But essentially the purpose of this desk, it is always set up with this same stuff, wet palette with primary colors in warm and cool, pencils, mark making tools, like I have a whole trolley of them, crayons, my water, the beach that I use as color inspiration for my work, gel plate. It's a lot of fun using a gel plate. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend. And these are play panels, 9mm ply, bought from Bunnings, cut at Bunnings. I just undercoat them and I use them over and over and over again. I actually went and bought some new ones today. But yeah, this is my daughter's favorite part of the studio. No wonder. She gets here, she pulls the little ladder thing over, she stands here and she just goes to town. And that is the purpose of this table. This is what we all should be doing. So once in my production mode, that work goes off to the gallery, and I'm at this beginning phase where I have some things started, some things drawn up, some things that are yet to be figured out. I always do these play sessions, 20 minutes at the start of every studio session. And the purpose is simply to make marks, to play, to let your inner child speak. And usually, these works never see the light of day, usually. In some cases, some very rare cases, I end up getting them framed. So the only reason I've pulled this one out today is because I'm actually going to put it on the wall as a reminder for myself of what my inner child is wanting to say in my work. And, you know, in here, I don't know if you can see that very well, there is so many different types of marks. It is fearless mark making. And that is what I am always trying to get to in my work. I am trying to be fearless. I am, you know, I love risk. That's why I sand my work, because I'm obsessed with risk. And so, let's be real here. We always, I've got to stop talking forever. For me, I do get to the messy middle part of my process and the logical artist, serious business hat goes on and tries to make the decisions for me. And I think we have to have some type of technique as an artist to get back into that childlike energy again, because that is where all the good decisions come from, believe me. So I encourage you to try this. Just give it a go. 20 minutes at the start of every session and see what it brings up in your work, because I can guarantee you there is not a single one of my paintings that would have come to fruition without something on one of these panels, whether it be the colour, the texture, the mark, the tool that I've found. like I channel so much into my bigger work. So anyway, let me know your thoughts about this, and thank you for your patience. The workshops will be going on soon. There's a few minor things to do in the studio, renovation-wise, like the lighting and stuff, but that's getting done very soon, and then, yeah, I'll be able to have you all in here, and that'll be really exciting. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll put it on time-lapse so you can see, I don't know, what this play session leads to. So that's what can happen in 20 minutes. And like I said before, it's not about doing a finished work. This will just go back in the pile and I'll rotate them. Eventually they'll all have something on them, and I'll keep layering them and I'll keep readjusting. And eventually all that texture and all those layers and all those points of difference that I'm making, all the different application processes will teach me something that I will take into my bigger work. So I highly recommend you give this a go, and send me a DM if you do. Send me your play panels. I would love to see them. Hope that was helpful today, guys.